What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. So EA Sports dropped some more 50 players and the Madden fans are going crazy. You guys are raging like, yo, who is in charge? What's going on? I honestly have no answer for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Julio Jones, they kind of disrespected him with his speed again. It's always the same story. Will he get open? Yes. But they've made so many other receivers already better than him. So it's like, what are you guys doing as far as the promo goes? But again, all of that is just, pretty much something that I have to answer for. Because you guys are asking me, what do I think about it? They got this bump, Albert Haynesworth. Like, look, granted, a lot of pro players are rushing too and putting everybody in coverage, and this guy might, break through the line by himself and come and sack somebody that's 100 speed. But again, he's a bum though. In this game right now, he's a bum though. If it was like last year and they put him out and, pretty much with the weight and his acceleration, he would have been more of a Warren Sapp. Right now, with the way that this game is, you can run the ball right at him. And he's not going to do anything about it. He's going to stand there and have fun with you. That's a problem, okay? Now, Daunte Culpepper, the thing about him is this. We're going to go over his card specifically because a lot of you guys are craving that strong arm QB that's a little bit faster. Now, Josh Allen, many of you guys were asking, yo, Gmi, do you think they nerfed the game and didn't tell us? Yeah, they always do that. That goes without saying, absolutely. I 100% believe that they tune the game and not tell us what's going on, and then our players start to just suck uncontrollably. That I am in agreement with, right? But listen, bigger than that, is it worth it for any of these players right now? I don't think so, and I'm going to explain to you again why after we take a look at some of the players right now. We'll go ahead and do that. So let's go over here quickly. I think we have our weekly elite pack. I think I have enough points to go ahead and get that. So we'll go ahead and drop that 500 points. Then we'll have like what, 150 left? Do we have 150 left? I don't know what we got. I don't know. Yeah, we do. We have exactly 150. So maybe they give us a 150 pack tomorrow for the special for Halloween. Who knows, dude? It is what it is. It's EA Sports. That dude right there, wasn't he going for like a pretty penny? Zadarius Smith, though. Bro, Zadarius Smith, though? Okay, so we'll take the Amari Cooper then. All right. Yo, shout out to EA Sports. All right. Look, I'm not going to be able to... Yo, dude, no set trailer for me. Let me go ahead and get my 80K and just walk away, dude. Like, that's pretty much what I'm doing right there. So... regardless of what else you guys may be doing right now with this, 50 release, I don't think any of these players are really worth the time of day. But that's based on me. Now, look, if you have a Falcons theme team, Julio Jones is going to get to like a 96 speed or something like that. Let's just go ahead and verify what's going to be going on before we actually jump into more detailed things about it. So let's go here. We're going to go back over to the 50, right? All right, so we're going to go wide receiver. Well, that makes sense why Brett Favre's price is down like that now. Obviously, Daunte Culpepper's out. So we're going to go wide receiver, okay? So Julio Jones is at 615, okay? Let's take a look at his numbers really, really quickly and try to understand what's going on with it. So it's a 91 speed. With his power up, it goes to 92. Another 2 with sprinter or brawler gets him to 94. If you have a theme team, he goes to 96. That's great. He's going to meet all the route. He'll get the deep route up. The problem with that is I use play fake and it focuses more on medium route running. For some reason, they are going to disrespect him and not let him meet that threshold immediately with a 90 deep route run. I think the reason that they do that is because Randy Moss is on the horizon and they got to make Randy Moss more valuable. Now, if you guys haven't been in tune with GmiasWorld, I thank you guys for watching your first video. For all of my veterans, let me just go ahead and let you guys know this right now, everybody included. The route running concepts are very, very important. They're so important that Lockett is better than Julio Jones right now. I know a lot of you guys that are Seattle fans are like, oh my God, like, bro, what? And then Falcon fans are like, no, he's not, but it's true, okay? And it's simple. In this game, he's better simply because he has that 90 route run. All right, he's just better because of that. He meets that threshold. And then I know it shows that it's like on, McLaurin, but it's actually on Tyler Lockett. I think McLaurin also meets that threshold and he has medium route. So Terry McLaurin is actually better than Julio right now also. But these players are better because on specific routes, they are going to get open. All right. Now, I didn't believe that EA made it that important until somebody beat the brakes off me. And then I had to revamp the squad. Then I came out and started beating the brakes off dudes because I realized that those are some of the more important details of it. So I don't appreciate this either. I know you guys are raging as well and you want to hear my opinion. I don't think that this is fair for Julio as a player that's currently playing that just had over 100 yards last night when they beat the brakes off the Panthers. Well, they didn't really beat the brakes off of them, but they dominated them for the game and were able to maintain a lead for the first time in a while. But it's just, if you don't have a theme team, he's not worth it. If you have a theme team, or maybe just 25 of the 50, and you get them to 95 speed, you would probably have to go deep to meet that threshold, but it wouldn't be the same. And remember, height doesn't matter in the game. If you've played the most feared with the 10-foot players, they don't jump, they don't do anything. That's by design by the EA development team. So the 6'3" height doesn't matter. The only reason that Randy Moss is going to be good is because he's going to have sick deep route running, not because he's 6'4" and super fast and should be able to moss everybody like the way they used to have it. They have it a different way now. So it's the deep route running and specific routes. They might cheat him and give him low medium route also. So you got to be careful with that as well, because we're waiting for that card, but it might disappoint us the way that a lot of you guys are disappointed right now with this Julio Jones. So that's my insight right there on Julio Jones. We're going to go over to the QB now and take a look at that. Daunte Culpepper. So with him, you can see he's a lot lower in price. Realistically speaking, he is pretty much going to be a little bit faster Josh Allen. All right, he has the deep accuracy and he meets all those thresholds, all that good stuff. But trust me, guys, he's not that big of a deal. He's really not. Like, let's just go ahead and evaluate it. Like, we have Josh Allen up to 85 speed. His throw power starts at 94 with the power up, so he gets the +4. When you power up Daunte Culpepper, he's going to go to 94 plus the 4 as well. And then if you have a theme team, he might get to 99. You throw the short throw accuracy, mid, and then you have the deep throw accuracy. Like, that may seem like it really matters in the game, but like I said, he's chemmed up to a decent amount, so it works out pretty well. Other than that, it's not that big of a deal. Like, are you going to really pay that for the deep accuracy? I don't think so. I don't think that that's something that's worth it. But if that's something, if you have a Vikings theme team, go ahead, go have at it, dude. Do what you got to do. You know, this guy may work for you. I'm just letting you guys understand, as long as you can get Gunslinger, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whichever way you want to do it. But Gunslinger, in my opinion, is better than Hot Route Master right now. Because when somebody is playing defense out of their mind and you have to lead your receiver open, there's nothing like Gunslinger. So that's pretty much where we are with that. Going forward, with the next card, we're gonna go to Albert Haynesworth, the bum, in a second. But he would go to 86 speed, and then you would get a +2, which is an 88. If you have a theme team, he would go to 90. So, and he didn't only play for the Vikings. I think you got Miami. You got some other guys in here. Some of you guys that are weird have Miami theme teams, and you guys are going crazy and berserk. That's fine. You could utilize him as well. But for me, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. So again, I understand your rage, and I am not saying this is okay. All right? So don't blame me. I'm just giving you guys my insight. You guys want my insight, I'm giving it to you. I totally agree that these cards are not as good as we would have liked at this time. And everybody's just so thirsty for a Randy Moss. I understand completely. And then finally, we go to Albert Haynesworth, which I told you, this card is useless. It is a trash card. It sucks. And it's probably going to give up on you the same way he gave up, what do you go to, the Redskins with that big contract? And then he just sucked and he just cut him. This guy's an embarrassment to the league. I don't know why he gets a card just because of that factor. Like, who was the coach that released him? Help me out, guys. I can't remember. I just know that he fell on the ground on a play and did not get up for the entire play. And the play was going on forever. Yo, I can't remember because it happened so long ago. I just remember that he had a $100 million contract and he sucked. And then now he's back to suck even more. This card is a joke. Even if you put him on a team where you're just sending one, which is that's the meta defense right now, and you still get pressure, he's still a joke. So this I understand. I understand your anger completely about this. They could have given us anybody, a 92 overall Towley from South Park. They could have given us anything and we would have been more happy than this garbage right here, because we know that the attributes that he has right there doesn't mean anything. They don't want you to be able to blitz. They don't want you to be able to get pressure. So this is a useless card. It sucks. So it's still going to benefit us a little bit because people might get desperate, start putting them up for $199, and you might get a lot of training for it. So it's not all bad, but if you're building a team, I don't appreciate this, and I understand why you guys don't either. Like, listen, I'm going to always keep it 100 with you, dog. Like, the dude is garbage. Like, what are you doing with him? Like, he's not out there doing nothing. He sucks. That is point blank, period, end of story. The dude's terrible. So those are your 350 players that have been released. And, they could have given Julio a little bit more love. Again, I don't know exactly why they hate Julio, but he's never really gotten that love. Even when he was at the peak. Like, right now, he's still really good. But when he was at the peak of his game, they still weren't giving him the speed that he deserved. It's really, really weird. But again, they have more things that are going to be dropping very, very soon. We do have one more part left to the most feared, so definitely look out for that situation as we evaluate those things. And then we're just going to pretty much continue to go on and build our teams as best as we can and enjoy the game as much as we can. I'm also trying to, validate that Series 3 is supposed to be dropping very soon because we have to get rid of the rest of our trophies. That's something that we also have to look into, so stay tuned for that. Once I get that information, I will relay it to you immediately. Don't worry about anything. And that's pretty much all that I have for you guys right now. So you're not alone. I agree as well. These 50 players are terrible, and it is what it is. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.